Hey everyone, welcome to A Witch's Dark Tale. I'm your host, MoonWitch, and this is Miguel. So get your drinks ready because we're going to be talking about... Let's get into the story. Warning, graphic description, and also explicit language is advised. And back to the podcast. So we're going to get serious. Did you know Santa Claus has an evil twin?
Who does?
Mm-hmm. His name is Krampus. Okay, so I'm doing... Mm-hmm. Krampus.
I didn't know that was a twin.
Did you know that Santa Claus died December 6th?
Nope.
Okay, so you guys listen to this. December 5th is the day of Krampus Ren, which is Santa Claus' evil twin. Well, December 6th, Santa Claus passed away, which is known as Old Saint Nick or Saint Nicholas Day. The day before, Krampus, the evil twin, he goes around making sure children are being behaved, like obedience. And if they're not, he hits them with a stick. I'm serious. I was reading about it. He hits them with the fucking stick. And I was like, what? You're going to run around and beat up kids with a stick? Well, here's the crazy part. Santa Claus and Krampus make a list together. They both make a list together, naughty and nice list.
So Krampus takes the naughty kids. Santa Claus takes the good kids.
Santa Claus is like, and back in the days, Santa Claus will give kids carrot. So if you woke up the day of December 6th, St. Nicholas Day, if you woke up with a carrot, you were a good child. But if you woke up with a stick in your present, you were a bad child, and he's gonna come and get you.
So the kids, be good for Christmas.
He comes and beat them up with a stick and drag them to hell afterward if he wants to. Now, the only way for you to escape Krampus, if you give him an apple or an orange. But here's the stupid part, bitch, he just didn't talk to you. If a little kid knew he was gonna, if he had a stick, he knows to give Krampus, Santa Claus' evil twin, an apple or an orange. And then Krampus will stay there that night and have a conversation, a good conversation, polite conversation. What the fuck are they gonna talk about? What is Krampus gonna say? Make sure you behave. I'm telling you because you gave me an apple. But if you don't behave, because I'm gonna come next time and beat your motherfucking ass. Bitch, I'm sorry, but when I think of Krampus, I think of a hood guy, like someone who's gangster, like showing up. Hey, I'm about to beat your ass. Oh, you gave me an apple? You good? Now I'm gonna tell you a story. That's how I think of Krampus. And Santa Claus, I think of Santa Claus as a little gay fairy. Because Santa Claus like, hey girl, I'm here, I'm going to give you a Christmas gift. Here you go. But when you think of Krampus, it's like, I'm going to beat your ass.
Okay, gangster.
But yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
Santa Claus have an evil, crazy twin. Oh, you guys, by the way, what's today?
Today is the 3rd.
So 2 more days. He gonna come get you. You better behave. Wait, this video's not even made for kids. So all you adults, tell your kids to behave, or he gonna come, or Krampus is gonna come get you. We'll get them. I'm calling CPS. Can you imagine just showing up? No, you see Krampus, you go, hey kids, and then you see Krampus just beating their ass with a stick, and you're just like,
okay.
What the hell? And the kids go to school, I got beat up by Krampus. The teacher's like, no, I'm gonna call CPS on your parents. Knock on wood. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
I was like, what? Now I was gonna tell you. You told me earlier about Duendes. Duendes?
It's called the Duendes.
Oh, the Duendes? How do you say it?
Duendes.
Duendes.
So technically,
like
it's like
like window, but des at the end. Duendes.
Not Windex. Duendes.
Windex.
No, but technically, I guess they're like, let's say, like little elves or
like a little munchkin.
So munchkins, those are the creatures.
Mm-hmm.
But these are not the good kinds of creatures, but the bad kind.
Oh, like trolls.
Like
but the evil one. But the evil one.
Like little trolls, yeah. Evil trolls, pretty much. So this I don't know much about, but I know a story.
Okay, tell me. Tell us.
So I have a cousin who's from here.
Mm-hmm.
And what was told was that she used to live like in the area where is it, like Ashland and Palm, those areas where it's all houses but those trees covering all over it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like around the area. She used to live there. And
on Ashland and Maroa.
Yeah,
Ashland and Maroa.
Okay.
How? I'm from Stockton and I know. Oh my lord. Anyways, sorry. Okay, I'm a tourist. Or what is it? Tourist? The people who travel. Mm-hmm.
But, no, it was Van Ness.
Oh, Van Ness. Yeah. Well, it's Van Ness and then Maroa.
But Van Ness is where the
Christmas tree
lane is at. So take a look around those areas. Okay.
Well, can I? I'm gonna tell. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So,
give me, babe.
This is a story from when she was small.
Uh-huh.
And I think she was maybe like around, I don't know exactly the date, what year it was.
But she was like a minor or like young?
But she was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
She was a kid. Like,
a little kid.
I think maybe like 4 or 5 years old. And I guess what I've heard is they were like little, I guess, gremlins.
Mm-hmm.
Who were tapping on her window when she was like in her room by herself, and they wanted her to come out to play. And they pretty much, I guess, kept insisting to come her and play, but of course she never ended up going over there. And technically, what is told is that these guys are not
good guys.
They're not good. Because they're pretty much evil.
Mm-hmm. So did she say what if she did go, what was going to happen? Were they going to eat her?
I think they would probably eat her, because I did hear about these guys a little bit, not much.
Mm-hmm.
That if you end up with these guys, it's like they play hard. Like
rough play? Like
rough
I'm going to
play.
drag you,
until you bleed or something like that.
Uh-huh.
But pretty much they will kill you.
Oh, like they're playing with you, toying you first before they eat you.
Before they attack you.
I'm looking for a dwelling. Or how do you say?
But in our culture, like her parents will say the reason why that happened to her or why she saw them is because she wasn't baptized at that time. And because she wasn't baptized, that she's more prone to having experiences.
Evil. So basically, if you don't get baptized, you're vulnerable to evil spirits and demons or beings that will come get you because you're not cleansed. Are you baptized?
I'm baptized. Are you baptized?
I'm not baptized.
But it's a different culture. So.
But still, it's. Look, I created this podcast because I wanted people to know, whether it's good spirits or bad spirits or whatever we talk about, that there are beings out there that will get you. And it's crazy because I noticed spirits or demons and stuff only attack you when you're alone. And if you tell people, they're not going to believe it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I did hear another story, the same thing, but this is from an adult.
Okay, so we're going to hear from an adult. We're going...
But it's from somebody to somebody that thought about this guy. So technically, he was in he was working in the fields, and he was by himself. They say that he was probably like a little drunk. So.
But that's when you're vulnerable.
You're vulnerable, yeah. So this guy actually saw the Duendes, saw these little creatures, and they ended up playing with them. And they actually did like dragged him, and I guess they did say that he was getting hit by sticks too.
Are you sure it wasn't Krampus?
Maybe it was Krampus, little helpers.
Like
Santa's little helpers, Krampus little helpers.
I'm scared of Krampus. I'm very scared. That is crazy though.
But I think they said he didn't die, so.
Oh, I thought thank God he didn't. But still, at least we know that there's proof of Duendes.
Duendes.
Damn.
You never heard of those?
No, I never really have heard of those.
It?
No.
Yeah, supposedly they like to play with you, but to the point where they're actually starting you, and
like how cats play with rats. And they're playing with them, but they're gonna eat them after. They wanna like rough them up first. No.
Yeah, but my cousin, she never went outside, so she stayed in the house. But she were to go outside, and of course.
But it's crazy because when you were telling me like through the window y todo, I was like, I could just picture in my mind like they're at the window trying to like, hey, come out, Ben. That is fucking crazy, bitch. I was scared, to be honest. The only ghost story I ever have was like.
God, you have a lot of ghost stories.
Well, yeah, true. But the only ghost one that ever happened to me bad that scared me was that girl on the bridge. Oh, well, not the bridge. The brick that I told you to. Remember I took you? That's the only one that scared me. Okay, cut. Did you ever hear the story about the Kearny Park?
No. What do you hear about that?
So, back in the days, Kearny was the Kearny Drive. I'm sorry, in Fresno, or what is it? Downtown. Is that considered Fresno?
Yes, Fresno.
So in Fresno downtown, there's a Kearny Drive right there on Fulton. It's literally once you turn, it's one way only, and it's Kearny Drive. From that street all the way to Kearny Park, way in the back where the cemetery's at, is from Kearny Drive, and it's about like a 10-minute drive from that all the way to the Kearny's house. It was all hanged up with nothing but slaves. And they had in Kearny, they had their own town. It was a little old town, Kearny.
Oh, that's crazy.
The story was the owner of the house, he died, but he killed his wife and 2 kids. You never heard about Kearny Park?
No.
Okay, so long story short, Kearny was like a town, like Sanger, how it's small, but it's a little old spot, or like Clovis. So Kearny, it was a little old town. It was nothing but like dirt with buildings, but it wasn't like how houses and apartments was back in the days. Rumor has it that the owner of Kearny, he murdered his wife and his 2 kids. Well, rumor has it that during this time, the wife is still roaming the area. It's a tourist attraction. You can go check it out. People go there to go see it.
Scary.
And the crazy part is next, within the cemetery, he lives next door.
So that's what's the Belmont?
No, it's I can't remember the street, but it's called Kearny. And the crazy, oh my god, I'm getting chills. So if you're driving down Kearny, the whole time, they say if you turn off your light and have a teddy bear hanging on the tail of your trunk, it's all dark. Once you get to a stop sign with the light, there's handprints that goes on top of the car because all those kids and stuff that live there or passed away will chase after the car, after the teddy bear. Yeah,
I never heard that story.
Well, now y'all know. Now you know.
Hey, you hear about the supposedly vampire lair under the bridge?
Oh my god, yes! Right there on Belmont and Paul!
Yeah. There's a little door, right?
Yeah. Okay, so listen to this. Go ahead. I'll tell you the other. I'll tell you.
I don't know that part.
Okay. Well, there's a vampire lair on Belmont and Palm. If you go, it's before you hit the Freeway 99, right? Or it's like, what is that freeway called next to the Roding Park? What is that place called?
Yeah, Freeway 99.
So there's a bridge with the freeway going under. Well, on the bridge, there's a walkway you can walk through, but there's a hidden door in there.
Mm-hmm.
Rumor has it that it's a hidden vampire lair. Like, vampires come out at night. When I used to be homeless, I used to walk through there. And then I remember the door was like that, but obviously it's on the freeway where the cars are going. So I'm not going to go there, but I'm almost on the other side. But I would always hear like.
What is this?
Have you ever heard? Okay, so obviously you're not a girl. When Mexican guys try to get at me, they're like, shh, 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 shh. Hey, shh, shh, like that. That's all I hear. And I'm like, what the fuck? But there was nobody there. And this is when I was homeless. I was like 13, 14. Yeah. But rumor has it that it's a vampire lair.
Yeah, I don't know that part. Like, there's a vampire lair. Crazy.
We're not playing. It's real. It's real. Well, I don't mean to cut it short, but we're about to end the podcast soon. Do you have anything to tell the viewers?
Be careful out there.
Well, thank you, Miguel, for being here. I appreciate you and your time.
No problem. Always here for a good time. And drinks.
Cheers.
Cheers without finishing.
Oh. Well, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video and also subscribe. And go ahead and check out my late night podcast next time on A Witch's Dark Tale. Blessed be my witches and Wiccan, and have a good evening. Bye. You have to go pee. Be careful, bitch. My house is haunted.
I just do what everyone does at your house.
Huh?
I just do what everyone does at your house.
I wonder if I have... Bitch, we need to go to Sonya's house. It's haunted. She told me. Well, it's her mom's house now.
Her mom's house.
But we need to go because it's haunted. I want to go.
I've never experienced anything. I told you about it, right?
Yeah. Maybe because the angel take care of you. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah. So when I stepped over at her house, that's where I slept. And then, a little bit in that room, there's also a door that leads to the backyard. Yeah, it leads to the backyard. So it's
like my room will open.
Yeah, like this, pretty much. So then there's a little mirror, and she says that's supposedly that's where she sees mostly stuff is like if they're watching or something. So when I was sleeping there, I just kept thinking am I gonna see something?
But nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
I would have been you saw something.
Is that a ghost? No, it's not. That's
no, it's a blanket.
It's a reflection. It's a rat.